I'm Ebony.
And my name is Harmony.
And we want to say Happy World Autism Day.
Peace.
I feel like an absolutely bumbling idiot. This is take number 11. And I don't even know why I'm saying that because I might not even post this. My edges aren't done. I'm missing 2 nails. This is highly, I don't even know. I don't know. I absolutely do not know. And I've said I don't know so many times. Okay, let's try this again. All right.
She tries me insane.
I ain't got a clue, bro.
Wait. So what can I say to you? But I'm off there, had to fall back. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad. You know the truth. I was always holding you.
Shouting out all the autistic children out there for Autism Month. Just want to let you guys know you're special. We love you. You're beautiful. You're smart. And don't let anybody ever tell you that you're not.
Today's video will be about raising autistic children and promoting awareness for autism. As many of you know, April is Autism Awareness Month and April 2nd is National Autism Awareness Day. So if you have your puzzle pieces and your ribbons and your shirts, April 2nd is your opportunity to show support for those who are diagnosed, who have a diagnosis of autism. All right. And as I stated in my previous video, this channel, my channel, will be to inspire women who have experienced the same things in life and they want to take a different path or jump off and just start over. Never let people tell you that there is a problem with starting over. No matter how old you get, you can always start over, no matter your age. There is no problem with starting over. No matter how many times you have to do it. I absolutely am an advocate for starting over. And this channel is also for people who just want some advice on some day-to-day living. Hopefully, I get that far where I can, be a little bit more consistent in my work. I know I promised y'all that 8 months ago when I posted my last video that I was going to be consistent and post a lot of videos and give you everything that it is out there to offer you all. So now that I've gotten that out the way, let's jump into today's video. But before we do that, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that bell for all future notifications. I promise y'all I'm going to start posting more and more and more, whether it's shorts, a post, or just, a YouTube video. I am going to post. All right, now that I've gotten that out the way, I'm going to jump into my journey of what it has been like to be a parent of children who have been diagnosed with autism. Today, I want to share my journey as a parent with children who have been diagnosed with autism. I am going to dive into the challenges and joys of raising a child on the spectrum and help promote autism awareness and acceptance. Now, whether you're a parent, a friend, an ally, or someone who is just wanting to learn more, this video is for you, and I hope you find it very helpful. Any and all resources that I name in this video will be in the description box, and they will also appear in the video. So you can pause and write it down, or you can wait to the end of the video to go to the description box and write down and take notes on anything that you may need. My journey with autism began when my middle son, Hunter, was 2 years old. I noticed things about him that were unique and very, very concerning to myself. And things that concerned me about him were his communication, lack thereof, should I state, his toe walking, how noises affected him, and he did not like loud noises. Most of the time, I think when people think about kids with autism and loud noises, they think about that movie Something About Mary with Cameron Diaz and the guy from Meet the Fockers, and she had the brother who had to wear headphones. I think that's a lot of times people associate that with autism. And sometimes you do have autistic children who are very sensitive with their hearing. So, autism isn't a one size fit all, but I digress. Due to his communication style, the first thing I did was take him to a speech therapist, which has been heaven sent and very helpful. We did go to Greater Atlanta Speech and Language. Now, my second step came a little late because I had no idea about the resources offered and the testing offered until my son is 5, which is when he received his diagnosis. When we received the diagnosis, I'll admit I was happy because I could finally help my son the proper way. I also felt relief because I received the resources that he needed to help him in the proper way. And I was getting answers to a lot of questions that I did have. But like any other parent, I did feel fear of the unknown, and I wondered if I was equipped or other family members and friends would be equipped to be, the support system that he needed and deserved. Over time, I realized that my child isn't defined by a label. When people hear that a child has autism, they immediately become negative and spout their ignorance, which is so annoying. If you are uninformed, please keep your opinions to yourself until you learn more about it. It's very ignorant to say some of the stuff that I have heard about autism. Y'all just need to do better altogether. My son is brilliant, loving, empathetic, compassionate, lively, and a unique child who teaches me something new every day. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not always easy. We definitely have our days, but the joy he brings into my life outweighs any challenges. Oh my gosh, I'm about to cry. Oh, I'm not going to cry. There are so many misconceptions about autism, and it's honestly annoying. As I stated before, it's very, very annoying, the misconceptions about autism. And I feel like that needs to be a separate video. One of the biggest hurdles we face as a family is dealing with the misconception about autism. Here are a few myths that I want to debunk, and I'm going to debunk them. And if you do not agree with it, oh well, go talk to a pediatric psychologist who is well versed in this field. Autistic people can't communicate. This is absolutely not true. If you are around my 2 children who were diagnosed with autism, you would know they communicate very well. Very well. They just have their own style of communication. Many autistic individuals communicate in ways that may differ from the typical dialogue that you and I might have. They may communicate through gestures like my children, such as pointing. Hunter's just now, saying eat. He's ready to eat. Hunter used to bring you a plate when he was hungry and a cup when he was thirsty. That was his way of communicating. Technology such as an AAC device, that's where it's like a tablet and they can tell you. And also music. Next to my youngest, Trevor, who is also autistic, sorry, fumbling on my words, he can communicate through music. He's very musical. He's a musical genius. Like, yes. And number 2, they don't want social interactions. Now, if you know me on a personal level or in real life, like you're a friend, family member, my children are social butterflies and they love being around people. And for individuals with autism, they just have to connect with others on their own way, on their own time, which some of us should have learned a long time ago, bodily autonomy. Understanding and respecting how they prefer to interact with you or anyone else is definitely helpful, and it makes things easier. I do not force my children to hug, kiss anything or anybody if they don't want to, because that's just not them. That's not what they want to do. That's not how they want to tell you. Hunter literally has sign language for Trevor has sign language for when he tells you he loves you. He taps his head. If you say I love you, he'll say I love you too and taps his head. Number 3, autism is a spectrum disorder, hence the acronym ASD. Every individual is unique and they have their own strengths and challenges and are on different levels. Autism is not a one level fits all type person. And this one really grinds my gear. They will never be able to care for themselves. I actually blame the media for this misconception, because the only They only air out the challenges, not the uniqueness of the joys of autism. You have very independent autistic people. They're very highly independent. They can hold down jobs and care for themselves with the right tools and support, of course. That's why I'm really big on teaching my children to be independent. You have, because I know I'm not going to live forever. I know my current husband, he loves and adores my children. He jumped right into this autism thing with me, and he deserves Father of the Year. Shout out to you, baby. You are the best. I absolutely love you because you didn't have to stay and marry me, and you did, and you love my children. Oh my gosh, I'm crying. If you're a parent, caregiver, friend, ally, here are some tips that have helped me, and I hope these tips can help you as well. No more tears. I said I wasn't gonna cry, so I'm not. So my tips are: find a support network, join local or online communities, or even make friends with the parents at your child's school. It's comforting to connect with others who understand your journey. Be your child's advocate. Fight for your child. I cannot say this enough. Within the Black community, we already have doctors who don't believe us when we go to the doctor's office and say there's something wrong with us. So if you know that there is something wrong with your child and you need a referral to get your child tested, fight for your child. Be your child's advocate. Speak up for them at school or in social settings. Be what your child needs. Celebrate the small wins, no matter how small they are. Even if they say just a simple word as cat, hat, there, celebrate that. Progress might look different, but every step forward definitely matters. Also, as a parent, you definitely want to practice self-care. Parenting can be overwhelming already in general. And when you have children with special needs, it can become a little bit more overwhelming than usual. So take time for yourself to recharge. Go for a spa day. Get that massage. Get those nails done. Get those eyebrows, lashes, and hair done. Do those things. Also, autism awareness is more than just understanding what autism is. It's about acceptance and inclusion. Educate yourself and others about autism. If you hear people being ignorant and spouting false information and spouting ignorance, correct them. You don't have to do it in a mean way, but correct them. Let them know, hey, this is wrong. Show them your source if you have to. You have people who rather you quote the source just so they can be proven wrong. And once they are, but that's on them. Practice patience and kindness when interacting with autistic individuals. As I stated earlier, autistic individuals, they learn at a different pace, or they learn at a pace which is for them. You have to have patience. Autism is not a one-size-fits-all, as I keep stating. Also, support organizations that help autistic individuals thrive. And I'm going to name a few resources that you can support and organizations that you can support. And this is where y'all can get your pen and paper and get to writing stuff down. And I guess this is a part of the video where I'll put stuff in there so you can see. But everything I'm naming will definitely be in the description box. As I stated earlier, there are so many resources available, and it is also heartbreaking that some of these resources are being gatekept. Or you have to bully your child's pediatrician like I did into giving you a referral. It's insane. The resources that I will go over will also be, as I stated earlier, in the description as well as posted on the screen. One of the resources that I didn't know about that I do know about today, and I definitely signed up my new baby for it, is Babies Can't Wait. Babies Can't Wait, also known as BCW, is Georgia's early intervention program that offers a variety of coordinated services for infants and toddlers with special needs from birth to the age of 3 years and their families. Early intervention builds on and provides support and resources to assist family members and caregivers to enhance children's learning and development through everyday learning opportunities. Babies Can't Wait, I cannot stress this enough. Babies Can't Wait is the first resource you should be diving into and signing your child up for. They are the pillar of what will get your child started in any diagnosis, whether it's ADHD, ADD, autism, or anything like that. The purpose of Babies Can't Wait is to provide early identification and screening of children with developmental delays and chronic health conditions. They're also there to improve development potential of infants and toddlers birth age to 3, as I stated earlier, with developmental or chronic health conditions. Babies Can't Wait is also a support for family members and caregivers to enhance children's learning and development through everyday play, whether that's at their school, daycare, or at home. It helps enhance their learning abilities. Eligibility for Babies Can't Wait are as follows. Have a diagnosed physical or mental condition that is known to result in developmental delays such as blindness, Down syndrome, autism, or spina bifida. 2. Have a diagnosed developmental delay confirmed by a qualified team of professionals. To determine, now this is to determine if your child is eligible. He or she will be evaluated in the following areas, and I also will have a list of professionals in the description box. 1. The physical aspect, health, hearing, and vision. 2. Cognitive, their thinking, learning, problem solving. 3. Gross and fine motor skills, moving, walking, grasping, and coordination. 4. Communication, babbling, languages, speech, conversation. Social and emotional, playing and interacting with others. Lastly, their adaptive developmental, self-help skills such as feeding, toileting, and dressing. If your child is determined eligible, a team of service providers will work with you to address your child's needs. As part of the Individualized Family Services Plan, also known as IFSP, you will collaborate with your team to develop outcomes and goals that will be added to your child's plan based on their initial evaluation information, as well as the priorities and concerns you may have for your child. Services are provided during your child's daily activities within their natural environment, such as home, daycare, babysitter, school, to ensure learning opportunities are maximized while still meeting your child's everyday needs. This is what I was talking about. They will come to you. Find a Babies Can't Wait program in your county by using the Early Intervention Coordinator locator or going to www.sens.ga.us, or you can contact them at 888-HLP-GROW or 888-457-4769 or 800-229-2038. The Autism Speaks organization also offers a family services resource guide. You can search the guide to find autism-related care and services within your area at www.autismspeaks.org/community. Autism Speaks is an American nonprofit autism awareness organization and the largest autism research organization in the United States. It sponsors autism research and conducts awareness and outreach activities aimed at families, governments, and the public. Their purpose at Autism Speaks is to promote solutions for individuals with autism and their families across the spectrum throughout the lifespan. Autism Speaks is definitely one of those organizations that you really want to donate to, whether you are close to autism or far away from it. They fund research, advocacy, and programs including Autism Speaks Walk, which brings together autistic people and their loved ones, which myself and my oldest son, Ty, will be participating in October in the Autism Walk Run. It is a 5K. He'll actually be doing the 100-yard dash. Resources for Autism Speak offers information, support, expert advice, credible resource, local providers, autism-friendly events, and research opportunities. They advocate at the federal and state levels for policy solutions for autistic people and their families, working with Congress, the White House, state legislators, and other relevant bodies. So yeah, They are an amazing organization. You also have another organization called Children's First. Children's First Community Development Services is human service agency that is dedicated to providing programs and support services to at-risk children and youth in the United States as well as in Africa. So this program has reached in Africa. Children First is dedicated to supporting economically disadvantaged families, at-risk populations, pregnant youth from the ages 12 to 21, children and youth from ages 0 to 21, children and youth with mental health, developmental disabilities, and behavioral issues, children referred by the Department of Family and Children's Services. In Georgia, we call them DFACS. And they also offer educational support for at-youth risk in Nigeria and West Africa. To contact them, you can reach out to C1ST at children's1stcds.org or 678-600-0580. They also offer testing offices. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not Children's First. You have testing offices in Georgia, such as Peachtree Pediatric and Psychology, where the amazing Dr. Avital Cohen and Asher Lindenbaum. You can email them at admin@peachpsychology.com, or you can go to their website, which I will list in the description. You also have Georgia Autism Center with the amazing Dr. Jamie Fox. And you can go to their website. Also, they're in Peachtree City. And then you have Georgia Autism Assessment Center. Their phone number is 404-390-1322, or you can go to their website. And for speech and language, you can go to Greater Atlanta Speech and Language. Their website is www.greateratlantaspeech.com, or you can contact them at greateratlantaspeech@gmail.com. And I also will list more information about these testing, assessments, and resources in the description box. Remember, the world needs more understanding, and it starts with us being less ignorant and, informing the ignorance. So if you know anything about autism or anything that I have missed, please feel free to load up my comment section with loads and loads of information, just in case I missed anything. If you have anybody who needs resources, hopefully the resources I named in this video will be a help to them. And remember, together we can make the world a more inclusive and understanding place. And thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And until we meet again, ciao.
Hi, we're the Kushaw family.
And we support World Autism Day.
April 2nd.
Please help us spread awareness.
And thank you to all our autism superheroes.
What's up? It's your girl Queen Kiki, and I just want to say shout out to all of the moms and dads who are in the fight with their children who was diagnosed with autism. I want you guys to keep going. We see you, we love you, we support you. The village is real. Shout out to the kids who are showing up for themselves and not letting people put limitations on them. We love you, and happy Autism Month. Not only the month, but every day. But we definitely gonna celebrate. April 1st kicks off Autism Awareness Month, and we are going to show up and show out. Let's do this. Blue ribbons. You guys rock.
Hey, happy World Autism Awareness Day and Autism Awareness Month. I wear blue for my son. Remember to be kind, be inclusive, be patient, and most of all, be aware.
I would like to give a shout out for Autism Month to my two nephews doing great in life, my sister handling her business. I know autism, it's not easy to deal with every day, but sis, you're doing a great job. We proud of you. Nephews, we proud of y'all. Uncle, love y'all. Salute. Walk away, baby.
Hey, shouting out World Autism Day. Never let anybody tell you that you're too different to do anything or that you're not capable of doing anything. Be yourself, be who you are, and love yourself.
Hey, this is me, Willie Walker Jr. Hey, shout out to all those with autism. You are heroes. You're going through things that we are just still learning about, and that there are resources out there. I urge everyone to support our babies, our loved ones, and let's keep fighting for our heroes. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Happy Autism Awareness Day. I just want to give a special shout out to my friend Jasmine, who is an amazing mother to 4 children, with 2 of them being autistic. She is trying to raise awareness and help families find resources around their area. And I just want to say I'm so proud of you and I love you so much. You're doing an amazing job.
Hey team, just wanted to take a quick second to shout out the World Autism Day. I just want to thank everyone who participate in autism awareness and who keeps up the good fight. I want to thank everyone for taking a moment to learn more about this condition and donate and volunteer and give your time to support research so that we can make forward progress. So again, just want to take a second and say, a shout out for World Autism Day. Take care, everyone.
Drives me insane.
I ain't got a clue, bruh.
Wait. So what can I say to you? But I'm off there, had to fall back. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad.